went on vacation with our, just kind of our fun episode last week, and then being on break, it's like I feel like we're back.
We're back, baby.
Back streets back.
All right. Something like that. That was actually pretty good.
I know, we should be singers.
So-
Let's quit this and become singers.
Oh yeah, next year, yeah, there'll be no Hawk happenings. We'll sing everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the ball rolling, as it were, and hear from our boys basketball team.
Good lead-in. Ball rolling, basketball.
I should have said ball bouncing, but can't be
Kobe.
perfect all the time. Kobe. And today, actually, as we're currently filming, the games are about to start.
Yeah.
Super excited. Let's hear from the boys basketball team.
Boom.
I'm here by the gym with our 8th grade boys basketball team. Super excited about this interview. Tell us about yourselves, guys. Starting this way, go that way.
My name is Emmanuel Wilson, and I'm in 8th grade. I've been playing basketball for 6 years.
My name is Kyrie Richmond. I'm playing. I'm in 8th grade. I've been playing basketball since 4 years.
My name is Nate Rotai. I'm in 8th grade and I've been playing for 5 years.
Season just started. First game's coming up. Where's who we playing against and when is it, Emmanuel?
We play South St. Paul this Thursday.
South St. Paul, the Packers. This Thursday. First game. Is there a lot of hype leading into the game?
Not really, just trying to stay focused.
Trying to stay focused. I like that. What would you say is more important? Strong offense, strong defense? Strong defense. I like that. Dunking or blocking someone is more fun? Dunking. I would agree. So good luck in the game, guys. You've got some running to do, and that sounds fun. I wish I could join you, but yeah, I'm wearing my boots today. So, all right.
Shoot. Box out, box out. Nice one, box out.
Mr. Berg here with 7th grade basketball. Tell us a little about yourselves, fellas. Starting here, going that way.
Jaden Brosky, and I've been playing basketball this is my first year.
First year, nice.
My name is Nash Hunt, and I'm in 7th grade, and this is my 4th year playing basketball.
My name is Josh Hummel, and I've been playing for 4 years.
Playing for 4 years. A lot of years playing basketball here. A lot of dribbling, a lot of slam dunking, and a lot of, what do you guys say, breaking ankles? Is that a positive thing or a bad thing?
That's positive.
It's positive. I think it's when you're good at offense or something like that. The only thing I'm good at dribbling is coffee out of the corner of my mouth. Do you guys know when your first game is?
This Thursday.
This Thursday, playing who?
South St. Paul.
South St. Paul, the Packers. Just strong offense, strong defense, Jade. Strong offense. I like that. What do you think?
Strong defense.
Strong defense. Defense. And I say just an all-around rounded player like Kevin Garnett, who played amazing offense and great defense. It didn't help. Well, it helped, I suppose, that he was 6'11". Future aspirations. What are your positions? What do you think you play? Forward, point guard, center? What are you talking about? Okay. What are you thinking?
Probably a forward.
Forward?
Forward.
Forward. Okay. I think that's what I would play too. Thanks, guys. I think you already did your running, but good luck in practice. Good luck in the game on Thursday. See ya.
Shoot.
Talk about a bunch of ballers.
Yeah, swoosh.
There's an old song about being a baller.
Wanna be a
Baller.
Shot caller. 20-inch.
I don't really know
and
that.
Paula. Holla. All right, that's enough of that.
Yeah, that was really good though. Once again, we should be singers.
Yep.
Okay, moving right along. Next segment, something that is, I would call it a movement that will benefit humanity moving
And
forward.
our school.
Yeah, and our school. I mean, on a smaller scale, obviously.
Smaller scale, yeah.
Skyview Middle School. And it's all about Cornell Notes. If you don't know what C Notes are, Cornell Notes are, it's time to wake up and pay attention. As the girl in Sister Act 2 said.
Oh, I didn't
Lauren
see that
Hill,
one.
you,
Oh, I like Lauren Hill.
Sister Act 2. See it, but let's watch about Cornell Notes.
Alright.
Good morning, Skyview. I am here with two guests from Tartan High School. These are really special guests that I had as students here at Skyview, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Then we're going to talk about some really important things that they are doing that's preparing them for their future.
I'm Angel. I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Nicola. I'm also a senior.
And you were both Skyview students. When were you at Skyview? How many years?
I was at Skyview for 3 years.
I was at Skyview for 2.
Great. And they were both avid students in my classroom as well. So.
Yes.
All right, so we actually want to talk about something that we're working on at Skyview, and that's note-taking. We know, all the students know that we take notes and how important they are, but we really wanted to hear from some high school students who have been using these notes and what you think about them, right? So, do you take notes in high school? C notes specifically, Cornell notes?
Yeah, I take a lot of C notes in high school.
I take C notes in high school too. It really is beneficial once you start to think about how studying becomes a big factor into high school and how it's just so easy to fold over the notes part and look at the questioning on the left side.
So let's be honest here. Did you like taking all the C notes that I made you take in middle school?
Nay.
Honestly, I didn't. It's definitely a process that it takes time to kind of get down, but once you get into high school, you just kind of have to. Like, if you want to retain the information, it's something you do.
Don't you think it was beneficial to learn how to take the notes in middle school before going to high school? Like, if you had to go to high school and you didn't know how to take notes, what would have that been like? Terrible,
Yeah.
right? Just
I have friends that came from different schools where C notes weren't a thing, or just didn't take notes in general. So it's definitely a lot beneficial, to actually know how to take notes effectively.
Right. And me in high school, I take them differently than how I took them in middle school because, you can change them up to what fits your learning habits. I still have the basic structure, but, my line isn't straight. It's more curved, just so it's quick. And, because, notes are real quick in high school. You don't have time to set everything out. Yeah, so it's more like a whoop, you're done. I won't necessarily always have a question on the left. But maybe an idea or something that'll remind me oh, that specific thing goes with this chunk of notes right there. So,
and when you're going back to revise them at night, you can always change it up into a question also.
Yeah.
that's amazing. So you've kind of touched on this, but the importance of and how it helps you in your classes. Are there any classes or specific situations where it was really helpful to know how to take Cornell notes?
I feel definitely math is a good spot to that's a class that I take Cornell notes in every single day. Unless there's a test or a quiz, I'm taking Cornell notes in that class every single day. It's super beneficial when you go back to study for a certain quiz, because they'll tell you what learning targets are on the quiz. You go back to your notes, you have it labeled at the top, the learning target, and you know what to study and you know what's going to be on the quiz.
Yeah, just to piggyback on Angel, I would also agree math would probably be a good class, but anything that involves a lot of reading, your English or your essay writing classes, those will require a lot of writing, just so you have the basic structure of what that assignment is. They'll give you notes on how to do that. So mostly your core classes will require actual note taking. Most times your electives, you don't really have to do much, or they'll give you note packets for that. But your core classes is where you are gonna actually want to take notes.
And do you think, and I feel like I know the answer to this, but when you use your Cornell notes and you take Cornell notes in a class, do you learn more? Do you do better on the tests? Does that equal, taking Cornell notes equal doing more and learning more?
Oh yeah, definitely. And then when I take C notes in class, sometimes there may be a word in lecture that I don't understand. You make a little side note on it, and then when you go back, you can look it up. So if I wouldn't have taken the notes, I wouldn't remember to look up the words later on. So definitely helps.
So that's good.
Good. And going back to them, you use them over and over, right? You don't just take them and forget them. You go back to them multiple times, which is what we're really trying to stress here in middle school too. All right, so looking forward, you're both seniors. Next year, what are your plans and how do you plan to use Cornell notes in your future?
As of right now, I plan to attend Sanctuary College with the intent to transfer to either Hamlin or Augsburg after my 2 years. I do see myself using Cornell notes simply because I'm just so accustomed to doing it. I don't see why I would change now. And it is helpful, like once you get the hang of it, I think that's the big part. As soon as you just understand like the reason why, because everybody always has that like, why do we have to do it question. Once you understand why, then it'll just be a daily routine.
What are your plans for next year?
My plans for next year, I plan to attend the University of Wisconsin Stout, and I see myself taking C notes just like I did in high school and middle school, just because like it's a good system. I don't understand why I'd use any other system of notes.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of these two, and thank you so much for sharing your Cornell note experience with Skyview Middle School, and good luck next year.
Thank you.
Yay.
Bye. Keep on happening, Hawks!
All right. Beautiful.
Wow, I just love that note-taking strategy.
Me too. Super beneficial, and it will make us better.
Seriously, and the idea of revisiting your notes, it just makes sense. I remember when I was in school, I would just kind of take notes, and then that was it. And I love the idea of C notes, of kind of going back and kind of reflecting on kind of the stuff you've learned in the days in the past to move you forward.
And
And
you know-
that is awesome.
It's awesome. And actually, a lot of times you'll see me taking notes during the show, filming Hawk Happenings. And I'm revising my script as we speak. Would you believe that?
Yeah, revisiting.
Cool.
Get your highlighter out and your red pen.
I say math,
saying.
you say...
What?
No, I say math, you say...
Rocks?
Rocks. And we have a math team here at Skyview. Let's hear from them. They're a great group of smarties.
Hi, we are live from the Skyview Cafeteria with a couple of our awesome math team members. They're going to tell us a little bit about our math team. Who knew we had a math team? Not me. I do now. So, what are your names?
I'm Lauren. I'm Selena, and I'm in 8th grade.
Okay, Selena, can you tell me a little bit about how this works today that you're having an actual competition?
All of us, or pretty much all the schools in our district will come together at Skyview. And this is our last meet of the season. And you'll get one individual test, or you actually get 2 individual tests, and then a team test.
And it's kind of like trying to figure out, you get points for each test A, test B, and then your combined test, and then that totals to
total
the
for
winning
the team.
Okay. How do you split up? Do you each get the same test? Do you have different tests? Are they by, I'm better at math, so I get a really good test, or how does it work?
So everyone gets the same test, but like sometimes there's things on the test that like say 6th graders haven't learned yet, but we've learned. So it gives like 8th graders an advantage because we learn more than they have. But yeah, everyone gets the same test.
You know my favorite math battle? 8 times 8. Shut your mouth and say no more. Always my favorite. That's how I
Boom!
That's
Shots
how,
fired!
That's how I remember that. 8 times 8 is 64, so shut your mouth and say no more. That's like one of the main things I remember from math. So, good. Well, hope you guys do good. Good luck.
Thank you.
Go Skyview. Go both teams. Look at that.
Turn them on the tree!
Yeah! Light team. Sponsored by Love Your Melon. Yeah. So, math on 1 + 2 equals 3. Go.
Turn them on!
Math!
Go math.
Upon further review, math does not rock. Math rules because science rocks, specifically the science of geology, which is the science of rocks.
And facts is where it's at. So keep that in mind.
And in art, we just make stuff all the time.
Seriously.
Super fun.
Just
Art
super much
smart.
building. Okay, so we have an exciting thing to talk about. We are going to be offering a pretty large contest to the entire student body, and I guess staff could get involved as well, that we are looking for the best parody of Hawk Happenings. If you don't know what a parody is kind of think like Saturday Night Live, where they take something and they kind of make fun of it. That's kind of like a parody.
But in a flattering way.
Well, yeah, flattering, but it should be funny. Mr. Berg and I both, well, I shouldn't speak for you, but I know myself, I have really thick skin. So I can handle if you want to, just laugh at everything
take
like
it, yeah.
I do throughout every single episode, or if I just kind of stare at Mr. Berg confused through most episodes like I do, that would be really funny. And in a couple things, always fixing my hair. That would be another thing you could make fun of me about. I'm okay with that.
See, on the contrary, I am sensitive like a summer peach.
Yeah, right.
And one time someone said, something looks off about you. Well, I mean, I was having allergies, but I took it the wrong way, and things just did not go well.
Another thing you could parody about Mr. Berg is just tell some super random story that really relates sometimes, but doesn't always. So anyway, back to the contest. We would like you to make a full episode of Hawk Happenings. So you would create the intros, the segments, basically just like we do. Film real things around school. And we're looking for it to be about, probably about 12 to 13 minutes long, possibly close to 15 minutes long.
I think so. That sounds about right. So full Hawk Happenings video. It's going to be due Monday, January 29th. That's a long time from now. It's about 3 weeks.
And it gives you 3 weekends, which is nice.
Yeah.
You can only get together with your friends and stuff over the weekends. Gives you 3 full
You
weekends.
can do that. Miss Stoll and I will watch the episodes. Some other teachers will vote on them, so on and so forth. We'll decide the best one. And the best one will actually be the Hawk Happenings episode the following week, which is conference week, and it will air on Thursday, February 1st, as Hawk Happenings.
And it will go on our YouTube channel and everything, just like a normal episode of Hawk Happenings would. So it's a pretty big deal. We'll probably give you something else a little bit as a prize pack, too, that we'll put together.
Starting on the videos, come see Miss Stoll and myself for details about how to submit that, and it's going to be awesome. Last thing, certainly last but not least, yearbooks are coming along very nicely. The yearbook's going to be amazing. Go to jostens.com, order your yearbook today. It's still $22. That's not going to last forever, though. It's going to increase to $24. If you think that's too much, get it for $22, people. And it's book full of memories. So
I love looking back at my yearbooks.
Super
One
fun.
of my favorite things to do. I do it a couple times a year. I look back at them.
it's a good time.
Yep.
Well, that, I think, wraps up another smashing episode, Basil. Austin Powers reference there. Of Hawk Happenings. Thanks for stopping by, and keep on happening, Hawks.